Hello everyone, and today is the 4th day of our 7-day challenge. As you can see, we're already halfway through the wait and the videos. And since this is the 4th day, today we're going to be talking about chapter 4. And since you guys already know the drill, but because I've been explaining it for the past 3 days, let's get into this. Alright, so there are 5 seasons, 4 and OG. And now we're going to be talking about chapter 4 season 1, which was one of the best seasons of chapter 4 and one of the best seasons of all time. So we had the Shockwave Hammer, which was insane movement. We had the Thunder Shotgun, which was so good that it came back, even though it got vaulted after like what, 1 season, and also underrated. But thankfully they brought it back in this season, The Simpsons. It's like a pump, but like it has like 4 mag, but it's meant to have like 8, but it shoots like 2 mags at once, or 2 like clips at once, and then it just does like massive damage. Like it's actually so good and so underrated, and that's why it's in reload. No, it got vaulted, but still. We also had the twin mag SMG, another broken weapon. Could have been the best SMG, but next chapter there'll be even better SMG, and I think there's an even better SMG in this season as well. Anyways, the twin mag and its exotic were pretty good. Speaking of exotics, we added 5 new ones, including the blink mag, breacher shotgun, accelerant shotgun, mythic red eye, and the P90. Anyway, speaking of the mythic red eye, let's move on to the normal red eye. This thing was a pretty balanced weapon. It's like a hit scan scoped AR, except it has like high damage, but it has like low fire rate. This has a decent accuracy, so it's a pretty balanced scoped assault rifle. Oh yeah, also the Scar came back, and it was so bad. Like it was actually so buns. Like first they give it gray to blue versions of the Scar, like just the assault rifle, like, you know, not the basic assault rifle, like the Scar, the literal Scar, the model of the Scar. And they nerfed it so badly, like low, like it still does the same damage, has the same fire rate. It's just that its accuracy, damn, like bro, oh my god, Fortnite fumbled so hard on that Scar. Like no one used it. Like in fact, people using augments to take tax over this. Tax. Speaking of the tac was buffed because it has a scope and it's more accurate now. It's basically the meta, except you could only get in augments and not normal loot. We also had POIs like the Citadel, Slappy Shores, the Citadel and Slappy Shores. I can't think of anything else on the top of my head. Oh yeah, Brutal Baston as well. And yeah, that's basically chapter 4 season 1. Let's move on to an even better season, chapter 4 season 2, Mega. Mega was the second best season of chapter 4. It was so good because first we have 2 overpowered mythics, which is the overclock pulse rifle, a pulse rifle that literally has like one of the fastest fire rates of all time. Well, not fast fire rate, but extremely fast fire rate for something that literally does 40 damage when you hit fire, and like what, 58 when you ADS, and guess the headshot multiplier, it's like 1.5, and it does almost 90, let me repeat myself, 90 to the head. You know how insane that is? Like that's absolutely incredible. And you can also spray walls. Like I just used it in reload and I absolutely cooked. I almost got the win, but I suck. So yeah. We also had the Havoc Pump Shotgun and its mythic. The mythic does 250, but then it got nerfed to 210. But still, 1 pumping in even 0 builds in its prime was absolutely insane. And even the gold one did like what, 120 something damage, like 132, and I think it was like 195 to the head or something. Like I can't exactly remember, but a Havoc Pump was extremely broken as well. We also had a balanced, well, not really balanced at the time, a melee weapon called the Kinetic Blade. It was before I had durability and before it got nerfed in chapter 6 season 1. This hook has actually peak mobility. It was infinite mobility that you can recharge, and you can also use as movement and a melee, but it wasn't as powerful as something like, you know, the Kneecap or the Typhoon Blade, which are 2 of the most annoying melee weapons in chapter 6, which we'll talk about in like 2 days. But yeah, the Kinetic Blade did like 60 damage each win, and it was pretty slow, so it made it really balanced. Then we have Mega City, one of the best POIs of all time. It's actually so good, like everyone loves it, and it's because it's kind of like Tilted Towers. It's reminiscent of Tilted Towers, because you know it's a massive POI with lots of loot and its own biome. Like that's how dedicated Fortnite was to this season. Anyways, let's move on to an even worse season, chapter 4 season 3, which I'll briefly be mentioning because I'm too lazy to make this like a million years long. So yeah. Wilds was terrible. I mean, the only good thing we got was like the Mammoth pistol and the Sharptooth shotgun. Well, let's talk about the Mouth Pistol first. This thing is an absolute beast. It's a no-skill weapon that does like 99 damage to the body. No, sorry. Yeah, 99 damage to the body and like 170 something to the head. Like, this thing is absolutely broken. And literally, and everyone uses it because of how good it is. We also had like the Sharptooth shotgun, which was basically just the laziest gun that Fortnite has ever made. It has the same model as the Spats from Chapter 1 and 2. And it does do some decent damage. It does like 105, but it's also like a longer range. Also, Sharptooth shotgun should have got its own model, by the way. We're not talking about the map. Let's move on. Alright, so Chapter 4, Season 4. One of the best seasons of all time, in my opinion. Come on, it was another heist theme. And people are extremely hyped. Well, I don't know if people are extremely hyped for this. But in my opinion, this is the start of what we call the modern era of Fortnite. You may think this started in Chapter 3, but you're wrong. And my opinion is more superior. Okay, I was joking. But seriously, let's get into Chapter 4, Season 4. So, we had the Twin Mag Assault Rifle, which was the meta assault rifle at the time. Had like no bloom and like no recoil. And it was a hit scan scoped assault rifle with exceptionally high fire rate and did high damage. And it didn't have any perks that made it balanced. Well, until it got nerfed in like Chapter 6 Season 2 with its recoil getting increased. But nah, that was Chapter 6. And Chapter 4 was the meta assault rifle. We also have the Infiltrator Pump, which I call the Zebra Shotgun. And then we also have the Scope Burst SMG. But we're not really going to be talking about those because they're kind of bad. Let's talk about one of the POIs, Eclipse the State. It was pretty good. And I've never actually played this season, so I don't really know that much. All I know is that I like the trailer. It's pretty good. We also got KB Lame. KB Lame. The guy that just, like, you know the KB Lame mechanism, right, guys? Yeah, that's the guy behind it. Well, he didn't make it, but, like, he was in Fortnite. And we also had Big Fish Stick and some other skins. Also, all the old mythics came back, like the Madison's Drum Gun and Foundation's MK7. We just still not Volt. And now we have Kato Fawn, which sent us back in time into OG Fortnite, which we're going to be talking about next. Just play the trailer.
Up, baby, let's begin. I don't work too hard just to give up now. Soon as I pull up, it was going down. Does not compute, just give me the loot. I live in the booth, so I'll your pursuit. I come right up the top, you no parachute. Don't exaggerate, just go execution. No competition. Our time is now, so start the mission. Our time is now, we came to win it. From start to finish.
And that's Chapter 4. It was the second best season of all time. And I like it, even though it's the only chapter I've never played. Whatever. Anyways, you know the drill. Like and subscribe, road to 2K, and goodbye. See you in the first chapter that I actually played.